I mean, I just want to go through enough rejection in my life so that I don't have to worry about. Oh shoot! Hey guys, sorry I didn't know you guys were watching already. I was giving myself a pep talk about rejection before I was rudely interrupted by you guys pressing play on this video. I'm just kidding. No, but I'm glad you're here because today I want to talk to you guys about the fear of rejection and why it's so scary for us so we can understand it, so I can bring you out of your comfort zone and we can start living our best lives. Sound good? Let's go.
Oh shit! Woo!
What's up guys, it's Sam Becker from I Am Capable, and if you are new to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications on future content where I put out content on how to build a better mindset to give you more confidence so you can live your best happy life. And welcome to the next episode in the Overcoming Fears playlist, where today we're talking all about rejection. So let me first start off with mentioning the fact that I know rejection comes in a lot of different forms. There's the social aspect of it, there's the work mentality aspect of it, etc. Right? And I also understand the fact that nobody wants to be rejected. Rejection is scary, hence the reason why I'm putting out this video. Let's take a look at it this way. Conviction. Okay? Think about that for a minute. What you say is what you believe. For example, if you were in a situation where you walked in with a certain mindset, let's say rejection is the mindset you have, chances are it's going to follow you into that room, right? Like you're going to carry that in with you. And, you know, I really believe that the fear of being rejected is a confidence issue. Like if we had the confidence, we wouldn't even be worried about walking into the room with any mindset. We would just know that the room is ours. We're going to be networking. We're going to be meeting people, and we're going to be confident with ourselves. We don't have to worry about rejection. Rejection wouldn't even be on our minds, right? And to be honest, I believe that we should have actually learned how to combat the fear of being rejected earlier on. Like we should have been given the tools to be better equipped for rejection to prepare us for life ahead. You know, like let's face it, adult life is hard. We have a lot more awareness of what's going on in the world, and we're a lot more worried about what others are going to think. But like I mentioned in this video above right here, we must have learned that from somewhere. You know, because as children growing up, we demanded attention. You know, we would ask for things sometimes even though we already knew what the answer was going to be. We knew that rejection was coming, but we wanted to ask anyway, just to see what would happen. So why and how did we develop this fear, and how can we overcome it and cope with it? Some things to ask yourself are, what's bothering you? Simple as that. Like, what is bothering you? What's on your mind? Okay. The next thing would be, what's the worst possible outcome if you are to be rejected? What's the worst case scenario? Are you going to be losing money? Are you going to be losing your job? Are you going to be losing a relationship? Are you hurting your health? Are you detrimental to others? You know, like think about that. And all of that will depend entirely on how you plan to attack it. So you can accept that it's a possibility, but you can also make a plan and prevent it from happening in the first place, right? Another thing to think about is whether this is an actual realistic fear/worry, or this is something that might have stemmed from a past experience, right? So like, let's think about that for a second. If you have a fear of being rejected, where do you think it stemmed from, right? Is it an actual past experience that you can pinpoint that carried on with you, or are you just worried about being embarrassed? You know, like, because rejection is embarrassing, right? But it doesn't have to be. So let's play out the scenario where you're asking a girl or a guy out, okay? So worst case scenario, they say no. That doesn't seem that bad, right? Like, yeah, that'll be maybe mildly embarrassing, but again, it doesn't have to be, because we don't know what their current situation is. We don't know what their own issues might be. They might have issues or current situation that they're battling on their own that they don't want to drag you into. Like, we can't assume that it's because of us. Okay, so don't assume it's you, because you're great. Okay, you just believe that for a minute. You're great. So don't just keep smiling and all that stuff. Okay, so but let's also think about how they're feeling after you ask them out, and they have to say no to you. Nobody wants to shut somebody down, because obviously they're going to feel bad. You know that you're going to make someone feel bad. So you almost don't even want to like put them through that. It's kind of awful, like to reject somebody, and because you don't know how they're going to take it. So hopefully they watch this video before they ask anybody out, so they know that rejection isn't going to be that scary, and it's going to be fine if they are rejected, because there's plenty of fish in the sea. What's that app? What's that dating app? Plenty of Fish? Something like that? Or is that a website? I don't know. Point is, I'm sure they feel bad about having to turn you down, but on the flip side of that, you just made their day because you made them feel desired. And it might not be the outcome that you expected, but hey, making people feel good feels good, okay? And you know, on the other side of that, if they said yes, well then hey, congratulations, you just got a date. Okay, and now scenario number 2. You're in a job environment. Let's say that you want a promotion or another position. Okay, you ask, they say no. Worst case scenario, that's it. That's it. You ask, they say no. Okay, now what? Look at it this way. On the other side of things, now they know to keep their eye on you in case they want to give you the position when it does open up. Let's say it wasn't available. Now it is. They're thinking, oh man, this position's opened up. We need to hire someone. Oh, I remember Bill from accounting, or Tim from something, you know, we want him because he wanted it. Okay, perfect. We want someone that's going to be happy in that position. What better job than Timothy or Billafree, or, you know, whatnot. Billafree's not even a name, but we're going to go with it anyway, okay? Point is, you planted the seed, and now they know to keep their eye on you for that conversation when it comes up. But keep in mind that sometimes risking some rejection will open up some opportunity for a conversation you wouldn't have had otherwise. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. With that being said, think about it this way. How many times has rejection happened to you versus how many times has it not? I can almost guarantee that rejection has happened to you far many times less than it actually has. So why are you allowing yourself to let it control you when the statistics within your life argue otherwise? Okay, the point is, don't let the fear of being rejected control your life. Don't base your life around the fear of being rejected, okay? It leaves a scar on us for sure, but don't let it hold you back from living your life, okay? The people that rejected you, that gave you this scar, they don't get to determine how you live your life. You are your own person, so be yourself and don't focus so much on the fear. You cannot please the entire world, okay? So if the people that you're trying to impress or to be on your team reject you, so what? Who cares? Don't you want to surround yourself with like-minded people, with the ones that actually want to be on your team? High school comes to mind with that. If you really think about that, it's like the different groups of people that hang out, like the little cliques, the little different styles of people. You got like the metalheads, the goth kids, you got the preppy kids, the nerdy kids, the Dungeons and Dragons, you know, type of people. Like, not hating on that, by the way, but you know, it's like everyone has their own like-minded group. I like to be open-minded with everybody, of course, but you know, in the high school, you have the group hangout mentality where you kind of stick to your own people in a way. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Like, you want to build your own community of like-minded people. So the people that don't want to be in your circle, don't want to be in, who cares? That's okay. You're just saving room for other people that want to be. Like-minded people surround themselves with each other, right? So if one person rejects you, that just means there's another opportunity waiting for you elsewhere, maybe even a better one. Okay, so if you're worried about someone rejecting you because they think that they're better than you, well, then that's really good for them. Like, okay, that's fine. They shouldn't be worried about what you're doing, because maybe they're even trying to knock you down. Maybe they're threatened to the fact that they're going to watch you excel, and they're threatened by that. Don't let them knock you down. Ignore them. They don't matter. You matter. Okay? So stop caring about what others think, because they're not going to live your life for you. And look, I understand that every idea of rejection seems huge in our heads. Keep in mind too that you have to fail before you can succeed, right? You have to face rejection before you can even succeed, okay? So right now what I want to do is I want to take you through a little exercise. So I want you to close your eyes. No peeking, no peeking. I see you. Close your eyes, Timothy and Billafree, whatever I said earlier. Close your eyes. We're going to go through this together, okay? So I first want to ask you, how do you picture your life going if you don't go after what you want? And now I want to know, what does your life look like when a dream opportunity comes up and you don't jump on it because someone invaded your space of confidence? Are you going to let the past experiences determine the quality of your life? I hope by now you're saying, hell no, okay? So look, opportunities come and go, so don't let the right ones pass you by. Put yourself out there, okay? Because each little bit of rejection builds a little bit more of a thick layer of skin that you need, right? And each little bit of rejection gets you that much closer to your goal and to your success. Seeking validation, it's not going to cure your fear of being rejected. No amount of validation is going to cure that for you, okay? You have to learn how to handle rejection. You have to learn how to look at rejection, and you have to know how to accept it in order to get past it, in order to work through it, okay? And the best way to work through it is by getting rejected over and over and over again, just so you can see how not scary it is. The people that are rejecting you are not thinking that you're dumb, and if they are thinking that you're dumb, then who cares? So what? Do you think that you're dumb? I would hope not, because if you do feel like you're dumb, then that's not a good thing. That's a confidence issue. Again, I feel like you need to build your confidence again. You need to build that thick skin up. You need to be more confident. Don't hold yourself back or sell yourself short, okay? You have your own uniqueness that nobody can take away from you. So really what I'm getting at is you need to face your rejection head on, okay? You need to stop avoiding it. You need to stop playing it safe. And you need to get out of your comfort zone. Is your comfort zone really that comfortable in the first place? You know, like not being able to seize the opportunity and, you know, always live in fear and worry of what could have been, or if I would have just asked, you know, like being rejected is embarrassing. I get it. Being rejected sucks, and having to be told no, and you know, it's a shitty feeling, to say the least. I get it, but don't you want to take chances and take risks and see where it brings you, what doors it might open up, or what conversations it might even open up? You know, it's like you almost have to have the exact same experiences that you're afraid of in order to get past them. So it's like I said in the beginning of this video, where I want to have as much rejection as possible so I can build my thick skin up fast. You know, I want to face rejection and be equipped to handle it and accept it so I can keep improving. And I want this to inspire the same thinking and the same belief in you guys as well. We all have our own shortcomings, okay? We do. And nobody is perfect. Nobody. You know, I want to get personal with you guys because this is something I'm really passionate about. Don't assume that someone is above you. Don't assume that someone's better than you, okay? Because they're not. We all come from the same place. We all start with nothing, okay? So you need to eliminate your self-doubt, eliminate your assumptions, and eliminate your negativity. It's up to you to make your life the best life ever, because no one else is going to do that for you, okay? Please consider subscribing, comment down below your thoughts, and as always, I'll see you guys next Monday. Thanks.